I went back to my 60th high school class reunion and got stuck in the hospital 3 times back here for surgery. So this summer's been sort of a real waste of time as far as bicycling's going. But I did buy myself a new Brompton bike, and I'm going to take that on a ride today. I think I'm back to normal. It's been about 2 months after my surgery, and so we're going to ride down to Tyrone, have a nice cup of coffee at a cafe, and then ride back home. The ride itself will be about 22 miles. This is my new Brompton 12-speed, lovely little bike. Let's go ahead and put it together. And then I have the black lacquer paint, so I just don't even want to ride it on this little gravel road, so I'll walk it all the way out to asphalt before I start to ride this bike. So the first thing that we're going to do is, there's several ways we can do this. I'm going to, it's got a nice little folding pedal. I'm going to unfold this pedal on this side first. Then I think what I'll do next is kick out the handlebars here, and they latch right here, up tight. The bike is still locked right now, and it's in what would be called a transport mode. I could roll it on its little wheels right here, up and down. It's not too good out here in the grass, but if I was in a store or something and the surface was flat, or a train station, I could roll it around very nicely. To get it unlocked, I need to pull up the seat. So here we go. We're just going to pull the seat up. And the one thing I don't like about the seat is that it freely rotates. So when you line this guy up, when you're going to set on it, you need to make sure that it's running right down the main tube. But now the bike is unlocked. The next thing I want to do is pull the front wheel out. And there's a little bracket down there that you need to kind of lift to get this wheel up and out of. So I'm going to grab it right here. All right, excuse my backside. Lift up and pull out, and then make sure that this tire, the front wheel, is kind of pointing back this direction. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is flip the bottom triangle out just like so. And there I'm done. Except where I need to latch this front end in now. And the latch for it is right here. And I'll just screw that up tight. And then what I want to do is set the seat. It's got a place where it's got a thing you can put in a sleeve to get it. If you're always going to wear the same shoes and always be the same, but I didn't put it in because I'm always wearing different shoes. So I'm just going to set this seat right to where I like it, right there in my hip. And then walk around here behind and make sure I've got the front of the bicycle seat lined up with my bike frame. And then clip it closed. And we're ready to go. And now what I'm going to do is walk all the way down about a quarter of a mile till I get to asphalt. Because I just don't want to put this little bike, I don't want to put it on the gravel. That's all, and get it dusty. So here we go. We'll go to the walk here in the grass and keep this Brompton, keep the Brompton out of that darn gravel over there. Big old rocks on my driveway. I actually put some protective tape on the Brompton on the places where the cables run, just so that we don't get any scuffing on any of the paint. I want to keep this thing pristine for the years that I have remaining. My 78th birthday is just coming up. Okay, we've made it out to the asphalt and I'm ready to set up the bicycle here. I have the straight or the sports bars. They've got enough room on it to put on a little flashing light here in the front. And one more. And my Garmin over here works very nicely. Turn this on. And I have a red flasher on the back of my helmet right now. And I've got 7 bicycles, so this Garmin is set up for seven different kinds of bikes. We'll get it on the Brompton here as soon as we get some satellites. Beautiful. It is just a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. And you can see the 2 gears here for the this is the gear for the derailleur, and as I push it in towards the middle, it gets harder and harder gears. Over here is the gear shift for the Sturmey Archer. Again, pushing it towards the middle of the bike, makes it harder and harder. It's a 3-speed Sturmey Archer and a 4-speed derailleur, giving me those 12 gears. I was riding another folding bike this morning, my DeHaan, so let's see if we can back that up. There's the Brompton. We'll hit Brompton. There's my first indication, speed, distance, and the time of day. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We're ready to go. All right, here we go. Beautiful. Until I was in first gear on the Sturmey Archer, we're going downhill. So I'm going to shift clear into 3rd gear on the Sturmey Archer. The thing about shifting is when you're shifting the Sturmey Archer, you're not pedaling. When you're shifting the derailleur, you need to pedal. So it's kind of a unique experience. All right, so let's shift this up. 2, 3, here we go. Oh, beautiful ride. And we're doing 20 miles an hour. So these little Bromptons with the 12 speeds they don't lack the speed. I can just a little bit slower than my Roubaix. Okay, we're out on a nice berm on the highway, headed towards Tyrone, and it's relatively flat in here. The gear that I like on the Brompton, when we're just sort of easily cruising along, let's see, I'm doing 15.2 miles an hour. The Sturmey Archer in 3rd, and the derailleur in 1st. So it's a very nice, comfortable, easy pedal. 15.5 miles an hour. Good enough. Good enough for a 78-year-old man. Yeah, we're just a little bit over 6 miles out. 6:20. 6.21 miles away from home. The Brompton's running great. All right, we're coming in to Tyrone. We're out about 10 miles. We're doing 21 miles an hour down this little slope. It's been a beautiful day. We'll be in Tyrone proper in just a minute and check and see if the coffee shop is open. The coffee shop was all closed. The coffee shop was closed. So I'll come over here to Gardener's Candies instead, and we're not going to leave the bike out here. We'll take it on in. So I'm going to fold this guy up for you. So first things first, I'm I'm going to pull up this saddle the whole way, lock it. And get this guy out of the way. Set it right there. All right. Need to have this bag closed or all the contents are going to spill out of it. But that's that. Then we're going to hook the front wheel back. So I'll undo this little latch and bring this front wheel back here and put it in. And then it's just a matter of dropping the handlebars. Again, this latch right here. Make sure they can drop okay. Drop the seat. That locks everything in. And the bike is done. So there we go, all finished. Not too bad. Not too bad. Leaving Tyrone, beautiful day, wonderful ice cream at the store. Always like this little part of Tyrone, I don't know why. Now here's a significant hill. So, I'm going to change into first gear. There's a Grace little walking path, nature's path coming up on our right. Big bump here. I'm shifting into Sturmey Archer 1 for this. We're about off the pavement and back onto the gravel.
I hope you enjoyed riding to Tyrone for ice cream.